Well, the Warren Street Improvements Project had a ribbon cutting today. Deb Murphy was on scene for Sierra Wave Media and filed this report. The city of Bishop celebrated the completion of the Warren Street project with the traditional ribbon cutting at the intersection of Warren and Academy Streets, and that happened this morning. Now, City of Bishop Public Works Director Dave Grah reviewed the history of the project that initially focused on pavement, sidewalk, drainage improvements funded by California gas tax funds. The City of Bishop opted to get a significant bang for the $2.1 million, forming the Warren Street Focus Group that creatively addressed more aesthetic issues.
So one thing about the Warren Street Improvements Project is it started out as a project to address poor pavement, poor sidewalk, and poor drainage. As we got started on the project, though, we identified the possibility of doing more with the project. And what we did is got a group of community volunteers together, what we ended up calling the Warren Street Focus Group. And they guided the development of the project with a lot of the aesthetic features or things that make the project more attractive to pedestrians and hopefully more attractive to shoppers. And those are the street lights, benches, colored concrete, stamping in the concrete, and that sort of thing. And it's really because of the involvement of those dedicated and expert volunteers that the project ended up looking as it does and looking as what most people would call a great success.
Following a series of public input meetings, the group came up with the concept of not just addressing the immediate issues, but creating a pedestrian-friendly retail community. The final plan, designed by Bishop's Triad Homes Associates, incorporated street trees, more traditional street lights, hanging flower baskets, pocket parks, sculpted seating areas, drinking fountain, a performance platform in front of the Bishop Library, colored concrete, and critter tracks leading to the library tile mural. The project also included the blocks of Church, Academy, and Pine Streets between Main Street, Bishop, and Warren Street. Now, Tawny Thompson, Bishop Area Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau Executive Director, appreciated the new look on Warren Street.
This started out to be a project that was really about pavement and curb and gutter and drainage. But you didn't have to reach out to us as a focus group and us as the community and hold meetings every month that were lengthy and allow our community to have so much input into this project. So you didn't have to do it, but thank you for taking, I know it made for a longer project and maybe some frustration at times because we all had lots of different ideas. But you really facilitated those meetings really well, and maybe not every single one of us got exactly every single detail that we wanted, but we worked well as a group, and I'm so proud as a community that we have this new piece. So thank you guys for working with us.
The Warren Street project will continue to grow with banners, sculpture, archways, bike racks, and a public restroom currently in the planning stage. In the future, the improvements will extend the full length of Warren Street. Now, during his pre-ribbon cutting statement, Grah noted that new businesses have already popped up on Warren Street. All right, let's cut that ribbon. All right, so nice work by many people on the Warren Street Improvements Project, City of Bishop. Congratulations. Well, Deb Murphy also filed this report for Sierra Wave Media. The public got a sneak peek at 6 areas in the Sierra Nevada and White Mountains that may be recommended as wilderness areas, and that took place last night at the Inyo National Forest offices in Bishop. Now, those 6 areas include 2 additions to the White Mountain Wilderness area: Deep Springs South and North, South Sierra Wilderness, and Glass Mountain. Now, the event was described as an open house with no official public comment period. However, following Forest Supervisor Ed Armena's presentation, the approximately 30 people in attendance had a chance to review maps and question Forest Service staff. Now, details on the proposed acreage are on the Inyo National Forest website, and that is fs.usda.gov. And we have more from Deb Murphy's story on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, also on our website is the complete letter to the editor that Sierra Wave received from Let Mammoth Decide. A group talks about the issue of nightly rentals, and again, that letter in part reads, at last week's Mammoth Lakes Town Council meeting, instead of adopting the Let Mammoth Decide initiative or scheduling an election, a decision was made to order another staff report studying the initiative. Mayor Pro Tem Micah Raimondo questioned the very legitimacy of the initiative and the signature gathering process, arguing that the people who signed the petition were misled into signing. And the letter states that this is a false and shameful accusation. The initiative volunteers are comprised of over 40 Mammoth residents, including our town's most respected and honorable citizens. To besmirch their hard work and honest work, as well as the intelligence of the voting public, is dishonorable. The letter from Let Mammoth Decide continues. To make our council's apparent opposition to the initiative even more bizarre is the fact that Mammoth already has zones that allow nightly home rentals, with over 180 standalone homes that are legal to be rented on a nightly basis and dozens more under construction. The Let Mammoth Decide initiative simply says that for the 3 low-density residential zones, nightly rentals cannot be expanded unless the voters approve. The letter continues. Instead of trying to figure out ways to delegitimize the democratic process and the overwhelming number of Mammoth voters who signed the petition, the town council should listen to its voters. There are a lot of serious issues facing our town, so we hope the council chooses to respect the will of the people and move on to the other issues we elected them to tackle. And that is signed, sincerely, Let Mammoth Decide. And again, the full letter is posted on our website, sierrawave.net, and you can also see their website, letmammothDecide.org, for more information. We'll be back with more news.